He told me, "You can't stop me from taking your spot on the committee." I nodded. A week later, he was begging me to speak first because the board listened to every word I said and ignored him completely. Marcus had been angling for my seat on the hospital ethics committee for months. I'd been on it for 6 years. He'd been an attending for 8 months. Tuesday afternoon, he cornered me outside the cafeteria. I talked to Dr. Chen. She agrees you've had your turn. Time for fresh perspectives. I kept walking. He followed. The board needs someone who actually stays current with medical ethics literature. Someone who publishes. He'd published 2 papers, both in low-tier journals, both co-authored with his mentor from residency. "You can't stop me from taking your spot on the committee." I stopped, looked at him. "You're right." That threw him off. He expected a fight. Arguments about seniority, experience, patient relationships. Instead, I nodded and walked away. The committee met every other Thursday. Marcus got his appointment that Friday. Emergency vote. Dr. Chen called me personally to apologize. "Politics," she said. Her hands were tied. The department heads wanted younger voices. "It's fine," I told her. "Really. You can still attend meetings, observe, provide input when relevant. I'll be there." First meeting with Marcus on the committee was the following Thursday. Big case. 17-year-old patient refusing treatment for a treatable cancer. Parents wanted to override. Legal was involved. The ethics committee had final say on whether to petition the court. Marcus went first. Spent 20 minutes talking about adolescent brain development, citing studies, using terms like neuroplasticity and prefrontal cortex maturation. He had a PowerPoint, graphs showing decision-making capacity by age, references to landmark cases from other states. The board looked bored. One guy checked his phone. Another refilled her coffee. Then it was my turn. "I treated this kid in the ER last year," I said. "Skateboarding accident. Needed stitches on his chin. Wouldn't let me touch him until I explained exactly what I was doing and why. Then he held completely still for 20 minutes. Didn't even flinch." Silence. "He's not refusing treatment because he's immature. He's refusing because nobody's explaining it in a way that makes sense to him. His parents keep saying, 'Trust us, trust the doctors.' He needs specifics, numbers, side effects, recovery timeline. He needs to understand what he's agreeing to." The hospital lawyer leaned forward. "Can you elaborate?" I did. 5 minutes, no jargon, just the specifics of what this particular kid needed to hear and why the current approach wasn't working. They voted to delay the parents' petition. Assigned a patient advocate to work with him directly. Gave it 2 weeks. Marcus said nothing during the vote. Second meeting, different case. Resource allocation, ICU bed shortage. 2 patients, 1 bed. Marcus went first again. More studies, cost-benefit analysis, quality-adjusted life years, statistical models, same glazed looks. I went after him. "Mrs. Patterson in 4C has been stuck in limbo for 3 days because nobody would make a call about whether her insurance covers the extended monitoring she needs. She's stable enough to step down, but not stable enough to go home. We're not using that bed because we can't decide if she needs it or not." I pulled out my phone, showed them the notes. Meanwhile, the patient Marcus is discussing won't even arrive for another 6 hours. And according to the transfer paperwork, he's already been accepted by County General if we can't accommodate. The board administrator looked at me. "Why wasn't this brought up sooner?" I mentioned it Monday. Got told to wait for the committee meeting. They assigned someone to handle the insurance issue immediately. Freed up the bed within an hour. Third meeting, Marcus arrived early. Sat next to me in the observation seats. "Maybe you should present first this time." I looked at him. "I'm not on the committee." "Right, but they respond better to your style." "My style?" He wouldn't meet my eyes. "The specific examples, the way you explain things. That's just knowing the patients." "Yeah." Fourth meeting, policy change discussion about advanced directives. Marcus started to speak. Stopped. Looked at me. I waited. "Actually," he said, "Jake probably has more relevant experience with this." Dr. Chen raised an eyebrow. "Dr. Marcus, you're the committee member." "I know, but he should go first." I presented. They asked follow-up questions. Directed at me, not Marcus. Fifth meeting, Marcus didn't show up. Dr. Chen called me after. Marcus submitted his resignation from the committee, said the time commitment was more than he expected. That's too bad. He also mentioned the board seemed more interested in anecdotal evidence than research-based approaches. Silence on my end. "The board requested you return to your position, effective immediately." Marcus transferred to a different hospital 3 months later. Research position, no patient care, no committees. I'm still here.